what is the difference between talking to and talking at? Because sometimes a parent in their home, anger just comes so quickly, and they feel like they just want to let words flow. And sometimes that is what is called talking at someone. How does it play out with you if I am talking at you?
Okay. So, for example, let's say I've made what mistake?
I don't know. You just came and I'm fine. I haven't seen that with you.
Yeah.
Let's speak that one.
Okay. So if you're talking to me, he'll be like, Abby, I think we need to talk. I always try to find out how you're doing, but you never respond, you never show interest in me. Is there something that I have done? Is there something that I have not done? Is there something you'd like me to do? Is there something I did? Or is there something that you did and you feel like you can't talk to me? What is it, Abby? What is the matter? Because something I've come to realize is that no one will ever respond in a certain manner unless they have a reason to. People don't do things without any reason. They really don't. So even when you talk to someone casually and they respond to you very rudely, out of like, literally absolutely out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Abby, are you okay? Unaona nikiwaje? As in, the response is not to be like, hey, what's wrong with you? What's like? Why would you do that? Why would you respond like that? The response should be, as much as it's, you should ask them, hey, are you okay? What happened? Are you feeling okay? Because most of the times, if not all, that person is not okay. And if you respond in an angry manner, of course they're not going to be okay. They're not going to be okay with that. But now that's talking to someone. If you talk at them, it's when you're going to be like, hey, then you stay. I know who said they want your response. When you talk at someone, you only project your opinion without putting yourself in their shoes or without trying to understand where that person is coming from. But talking to someone, it is not an easy thing, and it will never be an easy thing, because it means you always have to put yourself in that person's shoes, whether you are angry, whether you're disappointed, whether you're sad, whether you're irritated. You always have to put yourself in that person's shoes. And that is why talking to someone will never be an easy thing. It never will. It took me some time to learn that even when you're angry, even when you're in the right, you have a very valid reason to be angry at that person. You always consider the other person, because if you always think that you're in the right, so does the other person. The other person also thinks that they're in the right, and they will not be willing to see that they did wrong. But as much as you're in the right, you should always give some leeway. Maybe I did something wrong. It's not that you did, but you always have to give some leeway. What could I have done to make them act like this?
Yeah. Wow, thank you. Today it was nice because it is not Abby asking a mom.
Yes.
And I'm happy within the next few weeks that you're going to be at home with your child. We can be intentional, that is what I have had, on improving communication. There are gaps that we need to cover. When you talk to your child and they are just having short words, get to understand what's behind that shortness of words. Maybe there could be an underlying issue. The school is not easy, and sometimes a child will go to that school and perform like minimally because they're thinking about what happened at home. Thinking about what she has said. Talk to her, talk to him, don't talk at them. When you talk to them, they will actually get interested in listening to you. And when you're angry, it doesn't mean that common sense goes. We are truly angry. Sometimes our children can just wake up and we don't know which avenues to touch in order for them to open up. Let's care more about the relationship than too many things that will block them. I heard her say they block us and they put a wall around them. That's true. And then finally, God has given us children as a blessing. If you could reach your child's heart, do that. In the future, you're going to read from that. I just felt today was important because you're going to have your child at home, your son, your daughter, and there's a lot that is happening outside there. And you're safer and you're better when your communication is better.
Yes.
And that's it for today. And I want to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.